What is up, bubs? This is EclipseBat here again with another Pokemon Showdown battle. I actually had today right now, just a few minutes ago, so let's just get started with that. Alright, so he sends out his Basculin and I send him my Bronzong, and this is the UU battle. I mean, this is the UU team I was talking about. He uses Final Gambit and it just doesn't take care of my Bronzong, but it doesn't matter. I set up the Stuff Rock, he goes to his Quagsire, and Waterfalls the shit out of it. And Bronzong is just done, so I come in here with my Chandelure and I go for the Energy Ball, and it will take out Quagsire, which is very great because that thing's a defensive threat. And so he brings out his Kafark, whatever that shit's called. I'm gonna call it Mummy. So I go and switch it to my Machamp because I felt it was the right thing to do actually. And so I use Bulk Up. He uses Protect after this thing, and I'm gonna attack after this Energy Ball, and I'm just gonna use another Bulk Up after he uses Protect, which is pretty good. And then I go for Bullet Punch, I think. Yeah, I go for a Bullet Punch. It does not do anything to him. It takes it very well, and I'm like, oh crap, fuck. This is bad. And so I just used another Bullet Punch, but he protects, which is a bitch. Oh man, that was funny though. And so actually I go out into my Mummy also, so this should be interesting. I'm toxic right now, but I use Shadow Ball, which takes out, which deals a lot of damage, and he uses a Shadow Ball of his own, but then I use mine because mine is a fucking beast, and it takes his out. So yeah, with the toxic, could have just let toxic go, but just I don't know. So he goes for the Sableye, the Sublime, whatever it's called. He goes for the substitute when I go for the Will-O-Wisp, which was very good move in his part. And then he goes for the Recover, and he becomes a bitch at this point. So I just go for the Shadow Ball. The substitute fades away. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball once again, since I see it takes away his substitute, which he will do again, and he did. And I use Shadow Ball again, and the Toxic should take me out. But then I just switch into my boss, motherfucking Chandelure right here, and he goes for the Turn, which I don't know why, because I'm straight gonna go for the Shadow Ball, and it takes out his defense, which is pretty fucking awesome. So he switches out to his Flygon, and I just keep using Shadow Ball since I'm Choice Scarfed here, and it does more than 50%. So I'm like, okay, that's awesome. So I'm just gonna keep with spamming the Shadow Ball, and his Flygon goes down. So he brings out his Frostlass, and I'm gonna Shadow Ball the shit out of it. Super effective. Let's go. Alright, so he brings that back, his Sableye, and this is a bitch right now because he's gonna keep using Recover. I'm gonna keep using Shadow Ball until I decrease his defense, special defense down, which is really has been a hassle actually. So I use Shadow Ball, he uses Recover. I use Shadow Ball again, he uses Recover. Here comes another Shadow Ball, and then here comes another Recover. God, this was annoying. And then I use the Shadow Ball and finally get the special defense drop, which is awesome. But he gets a Recover. I get the Shadow Ball, does 68%, which doesn't matter because this next turn is gonna take him out, obviously. And I go for the Shadow Ball after the Recover, and that was good game. Tukok, whatever your name, good game. It was a great battle. Well, I really like this UU team. I came up with it like in 3 minutes while I was in Barnes & Noble yesterday. It was a pretty good team. So comment, rate, subscribe. If you want to battle me, I'll be on Pokemon Supreme, the chat that I'm always talking about. I'll be on Pokemon Showdown for you guys. So this is my new UU team, so yeah, see you later, bubs.